Hello everyone, my name is Edward Daniel. Welcome to Ethically Vegan. Today I am going to make vegan Mongolian chicken wings. And for this recipe we're going to need 600 grams of oyster mushrooms, 2 cloves of garlic, an inch of ginger, 50 millilitres of rich soy, 50 millilitres of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of mirin rice wine, and 1 tablespoon of the Siracha. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I have my, by the way, the recipe is on my website. And the reason why I'm making this recipe is because it's a really good recipe if you're having, for example, the lads over for a deep dive sports event or sports match to watch. Also, if you are reminiscing about Asian cuisine, or it goes really nice with sourdough bread. I love this. Now, you'll normally find oyster mushrooms in big florets. Now, oops. It goes before everything goes in everywhere. So it'll come into these florets and just break these up, as you can see here. Next, and I place this into a large mixing bowl. I'm going to grate my ginger. I'm going to mince my garlic. I'm going to pour in my olive oil, my maple syrup, my soy sauce, my mirin rice vinegar, and finally a tablespoon of Siracha, which I've taken the lid off because I know that it's going to take a long time to get the tablespoon. And pour that in. Next, I'm going to give that a quick stir. Look, see, it's formed a nice marinade. And finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the marinade over the oyster mushrooms. I'm going to leave that, mix that up together and leave that for around 4 hours. And hopefully by this evening it will have all settled in. So you'll see that the marinade has been absorbed by the oyster mushrooms. We're going to place the oyster mushrooms in batches for 5 minutes only, and I'm going to place them in my dish, and we're going to serve it then with sesame seeds, black and white sesame seeds, some cucumber here, some sesame, some spring onions, and I'm also using some coriander. The last thing to do now is the taste test. This is it. I'm going to food style this and then we'll come back, but let's just have... There's certainly a kick to it, and it's packed with flavour. It's very umami. And what I like about it, it's an alternative to chicken, and it's vegan, and that's what I love about oyster mushrooms. They're so versatile. So this is the final recipe. This is vegan Mongolian chicken wings, and it is made with oyster mushrooms. You can find the recipe on my website, ethicvegan.com. I do hope you enjoy it and make it too. Take care, bye.